Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Of course, as you know, the humidity out there is ultra high, and that will act as fuel as far as creating some showers and thunderstorms and even some downpours. We've had some activity so far late this afternoon, though the only severe thunderstorm that came through was about an hour ago. It was out towards Barnstable County in southeastern Massachusetts. In fact, that cell, what's left of it, and still rather strong out across Cape Cod. You can see that area of orange and yellow. Other downpours, though, very tiny and small, brief downpours, perhaps a clap of thunder now from just south of Tiverton and out towards New Bedford. You can see some general light rain showers, lower part of Narragansett Bay and along the south shore. A bit of a lull off to our north and west. The sun is breaking out, and then further to the north and west, we're in a bit of a lull. You don't see much upstream. However, this area we're going to watch closely this evening and during the overnight. It's still very warm and humid, and with the approach of a cold front, this blue line, which more or less acts like a trigger, additional showers and thunderstorms will have to be watched for later on this evening and during the overnight. And some could be locally strong to even severe, with downpours, frequent lightning, and the potential for some hail. But keep in mind, with severe weather, especially severe thunderstorms, not all of the time does all locations get them. So some spots will get a severe storm, other spots just some general downpours. In fact, here's a classic example of that. You see one heavier thunderstorm cell about an hour ago. Our lightning tracker showing it moving off towards Cape Cod, but elsewhere it's quiet for now, with even some increasing amounts of sunshine in our northwestern suburbs. And then later on this evening, we'll watch for the potential to reorganize. We've got a hot week coming up along with high humidity. In fact, we could come close to 100 degrees later in the work week, or at least the feel like, or the heat index. Of course, we talked about the thunder potential for this evening and during the overnight. And as far as a tropical storm Brett, well, it's up to 65 miles per hour right now. The storm itself is off the coast of Florida near the Bahamas. However, the good news for the East Coast, including New England, eventually the storm will bend out to sea away from the United States. So not a concern unless, of course, for shipping industries and boating and things like that offshore. Could become a minimal hurricane, but for the most part it will stay offshore. You can see that clearing line across Providence right now. The sun coming back out in our northwestern suburbs and temperatures rebounding back up to 80. The winds west-northwest at 13. The dew point's extremely high, indicating that very rich tropical atmosphere. It feels like the Caribbean. A lot of moisture in the air even when it's not raining. And you can see that clearing line off to our north and west. Most of the showers right now are south and east of Warwick and across southeastern Massachusetts. So that batch pulls away. We get into this lull, and then later on this evening and overnight, additional showers and thunderstorms as we wait for the cold front now, which is still way up in upstate New York, to drop down later on this evening and during the overnight. Behind that, the humidity will drop off a smidge for tomorrow, but still very warm. So a bit of a lull developing in the early evening, and then later on additional showers and thunderstorms, some locally strong, will be passing through. There may be a leftover one tomorrow morning. 75 to 83, setting up for partly sunny skies. Very warm tomorrow afternoon, looking at a high temperature anywhere between 85 and 90. If you have beach plans, an early morning thunderstorm getting a little better, though, by tomorrow afternoon as far as partly sunny skies. All right, here's the 7-day outlook, and it shows the very warm weather all week. In fact, we're sizzling here Thursday and Friday with temperatures in the mid-90s. The chance of a late afternoon thunderstorm on Friday, as you would expect when you get that kind of heat and humidity, and very warm to borderline hot for the upcoming weekend, with hazy sunshine both Saturday and Sunday, upper 80s to near 90s. So it may be quiet in your area right now, but watch out later on this evening for additional thunderstorms.
Alrighty.